Good morning, students. Yet, you have not studied the chapter 10 Light, Reflection, and Refraction. Today, we study about the light, reflection, and refraction. What is light? Light. Light is an electromagnetic radiation that can be detected by human eye. So, what is light? Light is in form of wave or particle, but we can say light is electromagnetic radiation or ray of light. Ray of light, the direction or path along which light energy travels in a medium. Yet we know that light travels in straight line. You have observed that light travels in straight line. So, ray of light, the direction in which light energy travels is called a ray of light. Similarly, beam of light, beam of light, as we blow any torch, then we think that there is a group of rays. So, a group of light rays is called a beam of light. What is reflection? Reflection of light, the phenomena of bouncing back of light in the same medium on striking the shining surface of any object. When any object is shining, the light falling on that surface get bouncing back. This phenomena is called reflection of light. This phenomena is called reflection of light. Law of reflection of light. Law of reflection of light. The angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection, and the incident ray, the normal to the mirror, and the reflected ray all lie in same plane. When the light falling on the surface of any shining material, it get bounced back. This is called reflection. The light falling on the material makes an angle with the normal is called incident angle. When the light get reflected by striking the surface of the material, the angle with the normal, the reflected ray makes an angle with the normal called angle of reflection. The angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. This is the law of reflection. Also, the incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal should be in same plane. This is the reflection of light. So, we have studied today the reflection of light. The spherical mirrors. Spherical mirrors, the mirrors whose reflecting surfaces are spherical. The mirrors whose reflecting surfaces are spherical. The reflecting surface of spherical mirror may be curved inward or outward. The terms related to mirrors are discussed here. Pole. Pole, the center of reflecting surface. The center of reflecting surface of a mirror is a point called the pole, and the pole is usually represented by letter P. So, you can study that pole is a point which lies on the surface of the reflecting mirror. Similarly, the radius of curvature. The radius of the sphere of which reflecting surface of spherical mirror forms a part is called radius of curvature. Radius of curvature is the radius of the sphere by which the reflecting surface of spherical mirror forms. By which the reflecting surface of a mirror forms is called radius of curvature of mirror. Similarly, the center of curvature, the center of the sphere by which the reflecting surface of a spherical mirror form is called the center of curvature. The center of curvature is represented by letter C and radius of curvature is represented by letter R. Now, principal axis. The line passing through pole and the center of curvature. The line passing through pole and center of curvature is called principal axis. Aperture. Aperture of a mirror is the diameter of reflecting surface of the mirror. Diameter of reflecting surface of the mirror is called aperture. You can see that the line passing through pole and center of curvature is called principal axis. The point, the center of a sphere from which spherical part is formed is called center of curvature. The radius of sphere is called radius of curvature. The mirror which is shown that concave mirror. Now the relation concave mirror. Concave mirror, it is the spherical mirror in which reflection of light takes place in surface. In concave mirror, the reflection of light take place in surface. So, principal focus. Principal focus of a concave mirror is a point on its principal axis to which all light rays parallel and close to axis converge after reflection. When all light rays converge at a point, then it is called a converging mirror or concave mirror. The concave mirror is also called converging mirror. A concave mirror has real focus. Convex mirror. Convex mirror is that spherical mirror in which reflection of light takes place at the convex surface or out surface. In out surface, the reflection takes place. Such mirrors are called convex mirror. The principal focus of convex mirror, it is also a point on principal axis from which a light rays parallel to axis diverge after reflection. In case of convex mirror, the light rays get diverge. In case of concave mirror, the light rays get converge after reflection. In convex mirror, the light rays get diverge. So, the diverging mirror is also called convex mirror. A convex mirror has a virtual focus. Focal length. Focal length of a spherical mirror is the distance between pole and principal focus. The distance between pole and principal focus is called focal length. It is represented by letter F. Now, the relation between radius of curvature and focal length. Radius of curvature and focal length. For spherical mirrors of small apertures, it is found that the radius of curvature is twice of the focal length. So, it is the relation between focal length and radius of curvature. Now, rules for obtaining images by spherical mirrors. When we draw the spherical mirrors and found the objects and images formation, then we have to study the rules for obtaining images. There are 4 rules by obtaining images. First, a ray parallel to principal axis. A ray parallel to principal axis after reflection will pass through principal focus. A ray parallel to principal axis after reflection will pass through principal focus. Second, a ray passing through principal focus. A ray passing through principal focus after reflection will emerge parallel to principal axis. Will emerge parallel to principal axis. Third, a ray passing through center of curvature. A ray passing through center of curvature after reflection is reflected back along the same path. Is reflected back along the same path. In case of radius, in case of the ray passing through center of curvature, it should reflected back along the same path. Fourth one, the ray incident obliquely to principal axis towards the point P. Point P means the pole of the mirror is reflected obliquely. When a ray comes to the point P obliquely, then it should be reflected obliquely. These are the 4 rules for obtaining images by spherical mirror. So, today's lesson is completed. Now, we will study about the concave mirror image formations. Image formations by concave mirrors. Okay, students, I hope you understand. You can study this chapter now.